Valder, careful around the loudmouth. He's savage, blows up his own units just to mess with you. Noted. Thank you. Nice that the Heaven's Song guy's getting along with Valder now. He's having a change of heart, which is the opposite of what Pistol had, which was a change of nothing. I had neither change of heart, nor change of soul, nor change of vision, or friendship, or anything else. I just said, nah, fuck them all. My research is more important than anything else. How villains are... Well, that's not how villains are made, but that's a like clear sign of a villain. Like, you can have like your silly cartoon villains that are like, I want to rule the world, and the only way I can do that is by eating Smurfs or something silly like that. And then you have like, I'm gonna torture people to death in order to scare my other troopers into obeying my orders, and should they question me, I'll make an example of that person by killing them. You know, Vivi, as much as I enjoyed our little chat, some of us have things to do. Here's an idea. If you hurry up and die quick enough, I might take your corpse and to witness my section. Alright, I'll take a pause here for a second. Let's say that you lose this battle, and that's canonical in this story. Obviously, I'd get a game over and have to do this level over again, but let's just pretend for a second that ends up as the canonical possibility of this story where you lose here. Do you think, in any way, shape, or form, from what we've seen from this guy, that he could possibly take on Ragna with the other girl, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, and the Fell Gauntlet? Okay, no, you're a little pissed nobody, okay? And you know, you're just a goofy Saturday morning villain to me. And you're gonna take the Fell Gauntlet and unite the people under your rule? Bullshit. You'd be lucky if you fucking unite the you know, I mean, you're like, literally, if one of the stars was right now was not, hey, don't kill the main character, I would roast him alive with my dragon. I would send him to the left here. Well, I guess I'd send him to the left, roast him, then come up behind him with the dog, see what kind of damage I could do with them, and just fucking end him on this turn. But that's beside the point. I'm being a little harsh on the game, I know, I'm just saying, you know, like when, you know, Melvin comes up and says, I'm gonna be the next leader of this tyrannical dictatorship. You're like, yeah, sure, Melvin. Unless you've been working behind the scenes for the last 5 years, no, you ain't gonna be doing jack shit. You're just gonna go fucking piss your pants somewhere. Anyways, I don't know why I'm getting so angry at a mini semi commander. I mean, I'm not. I mean, it's like, he's like when you step in dog dirt, you're like, oh darn, I stepped in dog dirt. I'll just wipe it off in the grass here. Am I upset that I accidentally stepped in the dog dirt? Yes. But is it going to affect the rest of my life unless I'm really into shoes and they happen to be brand new? I happen to spend a ton of money on them? Probably not. You know, and to just kind of move on with my, you know, clean the shoes off with a little bit of water and maybe like something to scrape off the dog dirt. And then that's going to be it. I'm not going to think any more about the dog dirt. So eventually I'm going to get my dragon and I'm going to send him up to take care of the, I should have just sort of done an L. Well, I guess it's a, well, is it, let me see. Yeah, it'd be a reverse L. Essentially going east to west, then south to north, and just torch the torch the headquarters and just been done with this mission. Would have been smarter. I just didn't know what the player, you know, what the computer was going to do here. Possibility he sits back with that trebuchet. There's possibility he decides to move kind of bizarrely to the left, leaving his base wide open with nothing to protect him from the ascent of, or the onslaught of my dragon and or other units. I mean, not exactly the smartest idea I've ever had, but I don't think a 2 trebuchet can take on a dragon here. Even though I know this is dragon number 2, is he fucking leveled my first one. I kind of just want to take this air base. Once I knock the air base out of his control, I'll just push to the capital and just blow it up. I'm just kind of concerned that he's going to drop a dragon so close to my headquarters. I'm doing pretty good. If you take a look at the map as is right now, and you divide it into 4 quadrants, I'm controlling most of 3, almost all of 3 or 4 quadrants. Just this top corner quadrant I'm not really controlling. And then obviously he's pressing into my top left quadrant. So that's not really going to be much of trouble because I'm basically gonna negate the soldier and the trebuchet and his flamingo as well. It's probably gonna take a powder, particularly if I bring in the Tengu. Doing a better job defending this corner here where his base is. Not really going to make much difference as I continue to push forward with my other units. I mean, obviously this guy on the broom is completely useless to me now. At least until he produces like a dragon or something. Or a different, like a vampire. Then that'll be different, obviously. 40 damage to get rid of that. That's great. Shouldn't do that, though. I should be putting him north of the thing. Chris, north. You can do it, buddy. There we go. And by that, you can now capture this. Somebody get sweepy. No, I don't want to heal it. Whatever. I'll get it on the next turn, I guess. Kinda dumb. Fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Apparently you can attack. You cannot attack flamingos. I guess I get that because all the other ground units can. What else? I'm gonna have to keep my audience in mind going forward here. Some of these episodes are taking me 30 minutes to do, and some of these episodes are taking me an hour to do. And some of it's because I'm fucking pissing around with stupid shit instead of going for the actual goal. Like, how many times over could I have beaten this level? Like 2 times over now? All because I'm trying to get the stars. I'm fucking pissing around thinking I can get however many aerial crits that I need. The game's like, nope. No, 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 no. That's not gonna happen. We're not gonna do that. That's stupid. You're stupid. Finally, captured. There's what, like a dozen guys here? Half dozen guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 or 8. Lost track of where the, oh, he's over here. I see, I lost track of the boss. The economy game is very much a big advantage in this game. You say, hey, if every turn I have more funds coming in than you do, I have a better chance of producing not only more units, but better quality units that counter what you're trying to do. And even if I'm not actually paying attention to what you're making, I can overwhelm you with super powered enemies like golems and dragons and tengus and horse riders. That's a dead guy. That's a dead guy. I make a dragon and then they kill my dragon. It's rude. That's super duper rude, guys. Duper-de dupery. And we should clean this up here in a second. I like how the little mini boss guy just sort of wanders around the back here. He doesn't really try to engage. Except when he wants to explode one of his guys, then he's like, okay, you're dead. You're dead. Boom, 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 you died. Nope, you didn't die because I only had 4 health. This one shall do a better job, but it won't kill you either. Okay, he's still alive. And now when I bring this in, it'll be like, oh my god, 69 damage. Can you believe it? Why? Because it's extra dupery dupery critical damage. See? That's not enough damage. See? No. No. I say nay. I say nee. You think you're going to stop me? Nay. So it's a very strange spot to stop at, but I get it because there's a castle wall there. Heaven forbid the dragon flies over the wall. Attack! Attack? Question mark? Don't really care about this unit anymore. I've been holding on to it a little too long, I think. Okay, I'm gonna attack you. That's a 5er. And attack you. That's a deader. And what else? Voldemort, you're gonna come up here. That's 80 damage, you're dead. And we're down to a couple units that need to be exterminated. That was stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way up to this village, but I'm not gonna attack it. Why? Because you're gonna get a crit, and that would be unfair? I agree, that'd be unfair. Reuse your critical art on that. Woof. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 guys left, 5 guys left. 4 guys left. Trebuchet, Flamingo, Foot Soldier, Boss. Soon there will only be... Well, we'll see. What does he produce? Like an archer. And that's it. Only an archer. You know what this game makes me want to do? It makes me want to light every grown man on fire. You know, because all my characters want front pockets. You get it? No? That's okay. Alright, you don't have to understand my references. But girls do want front pockets, so like, put front pockets in girl pants, okay? Thank you. Or if you have a wife or a boy, you know, or a girlfriend, and you want to make their day, take their favorite dress and sew pockets into it. Of course, you may or may not want to ask that question before doing that, because I can't imagine everyone's going to share the same opinion about front pockets. And they might be super pissed that you've destroyed their favorite dress. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start a jean company, and it's going to exclusively market to women with the concept of deep front pockets. What's that? You like cute pants? Well, we make those cute pants with deep front pockets. How deep? Deep enough to put your whole cell phone into. Plus your wristlet. That's right. Both. Alright, we are one. We're about a turn away, I think. We're looking at a dragon attack, depending on what he spawns here. Another flyer, that's okay, I don't care about that. That's a dead guy. The guy with 1 health was definitely not going to be able to take down a fully stocked village. Alright, down to 3. I just have to get rid of you. Shouldn't be too hard to bring in the archers. And then stab you in the back. Archers. Horses. You ever been so stupid, you're like, that was a stupid thing to do. I mean, capturing's nice and all, but like, just move the archer up and take the fucking castle, or the base. You don't have to wait another turn, Chris. How did you not die from that? Oh, wrong character. Some children, help your father. They won't listen to you. They never did. But I don't understand. How have you traveled with them this far? Even now, they don't devour you. After you left me, I learned a simple trick. Oldar's patent method for blending with the undead. All you need is a few good memories. Eating pot pies with your parents, sitting by the hearth with your dog, fishing with your grandma. All your memories from before the follow and burn them. Follow yourself out. After that, no one can tell you're alive at all. Not the dead, not even you. Beautiful, being free of all feeling. What a clever child I was, figuring that out all by myself. Aldevar, Vivi, the dead look in your eyes. Did you learn my trick too? Oh, you're much better at it than me. Is that how you've come to be the Veiled Lord? Where do you think you're going? Perhaps it's only right you take the gauntlet for yourself. I care too much for my family to abandon them now. Come children, it's time to go home. Did he just kill himself? Or he teleport himself away? There you are. You're looking all over. You alright
No.
there? No, I suspect not. Although I had escaped the fallow as a child, it has been with me all this time. When I saw Oliver's army chasing the villagers, burning homes, I was a child again, couldn't breathe. Had to fight myself to move. Yeah, I get it. Back in Cherrystone Castle, when I saw your bonehead soldiers coming up the hill, went back to the invasion of Heavensong Palace years ago. I don't even remember the fight. Seeing Koji snapped it out of me. I'd do anything for that kid. Maybe someday. The world will be safe enough that we don't have to go back all that time. I never see the word, I hope Prince, even if I don't see that world, what Prince Koji does. Cheers, friends. How are we? Nice and warm, enjoying the mushroom soup. A little bitter, to tell you the truth. Wonderful. Alright, I've got another job for you. Let's go. What? Just saved all your butts. Look, I realize it isn't fair, but we're all in the grave danger. The red and white haired ladies that came through town before, they're on their way to awaken something dangerous. Something villagers here have been protecting for centuries. I can explain on the way, come on. Long ago, far to the north. The nations of Kanafi and Silmar were to be united by blood. All seemed well. But before the wedding, the countries were embroiled in a bitter war. To win the war, Kanafi's queen forged an abominable weapon. The weapon corrupts life and death itself. The queen's son was horrified. How could his mother use such a power against their neighbors? In protest of the country, Kanafi stole his mother's weapon and ran off with the heir of Silmar. The pair resolved to take the gauntlets, plural, far as from humanity as possible, to the very end of the world. But their path was fraught with danger, and one of them would not survive the journey's end. Come on, Tenko. We can't stop now. Everyone's counting on me. Come on, Koji. What Mom teach you? Imagine someplace safe and warm. Oh, hey, Errol's here. Of course he's a dummy in his house. Hey, you're leaving, don't. I haven't even told you. Koji! Kaja! What's he saying? What's going on? Fell asleep. I died.
Koji!
You're alive, idiot. We're alive. Where's everyone? Uncle Soja veiled or Danner Ken. Dana Keen? Just us. We saw balloons heading south a few hours ago. Was going that way till Errol took off in the blizzard like a loony. Said he saw something. Didn't know how he noticed you.
Thanks.
He did. Thanks. And are you okay to walk? Did you need more rest?
Yeah.
I feel great. Still got to stop Ragnar, right? What are you waiting for? Hop on. But don't do it in a cutscene because I can't show that. According to the legend, half the weapon was buried somewhere in the north where the prince perished. But the other half, more dangerous half, the one we fear most of all. Hooray! There were two hands, not one. Alright, I'm gonna cut the episode when we come back. More Wargroove.